Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in again to another update from the Counseling Center. Today I want to talk about fear, or anxiety, which many of you may have been feeling these past few weeks and months. It's an emotion that we may all be feeling as we venture into a new normal, because life as we know it has changed, and we face a little bit of an unclear future. The difference between being fearful or anxious and being scared is that fear actually paralyzes your mind. You can still function when you're scared, but fear and anxiety, well, they paralyze not only our mind but our body, and we can't function normally. Some people actually enjoy being scared. Maybe you like riding roller coasters or watching horror movies. However, it's the element of the unknown that triggers true fear. And you may be fearful because in this new normal, you don't know what to expect. Things are different. Natural rhythms of life have been disrupted, and they're different than how they used to be. Now, fleeting feelings of concern, they're kind of to be expected with these new experiences that we've been finding ourselves in. But continued feelings of anxiety and fear, well, they interfere with daily life. Those feelings are actually detrimental to your physical and your mental health. Preparation and knowledge help reduce anxiety. People in high-risk professions use meticulous planning to lower their risk, as we've seen in the media these days. They use preparation and knowledge to reduce their anxiety and fear in their situations. And the difference between being fearful and being scared is that fear paralyzes your ability to evaluate what's happening and make decisions. It actually interferes with your ability to obtain knowledge and prepare for these situations. The definition of courage is when you take action despite being scared. So I want to encourage you today that with fear and anxiety, you have a choice. There are actions that you can take to reduce your anxiety. You can take steps towards healing in this area. Long-term fear and anxiety raise your risk of heart disease, bowel disease, sleep disturbances, depression. It depresses your immune system. You're exhausted, yet you can't sleep. You have more aches and pains than you have ever had, and maybe you're a little bit more irritable and angry with your family. Emotions can seem out of control when you're experiencing chronic fear and anxiety. But there are strategies to reduce fear and anxiety. And they may include some things like exercise, getting outside, more sunshine, sound nutrition, and sleep practices that include limiting your exposure to negative inputs like news, social media, fear things that cause you to be anxious, especially right before bedtime. And sometimes we may even need medication to jumpstart us out of this pattern of fear and anxiety. Maybe even watching a funny movie, which I've liked to do these days because laughing helps regulate our brain chemistry. And I want to remind you that the Counseling Center is here if you need us. 2 Timothy 1:7 tells us, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind." That's what God gave us, a sound mind. Sometimes things happen. Events happen that rock us to our core, but we can get it back. There is healing from fear and anxiety. You are a child of God with a sound mind and a peaceful spirit. It's who you were meant to be. We are here for you. Your pastors are here for you to help you find your way back onto this path of healing.